What is going on, PokeChamps? It's your boy InfamousTrainer, and today we're diving into a Pokemon Ash Ketchum 2019 predictions list of Pokemon that he's going to have join his team. Now, of course, with the Pokemon 2019 anime, Ash's team is so unpredictable, and I'm not sure what he's going to get. Now, of course, recently he got himself a Dragonite, and such amazing Mon to have on the team, and I'm really excited. Now, if you guys are excited for today's video, I do need you guys to subscribe. We just hit 400 subscribers, man. You guys have been super amazing. The PokeChamps family has been growing, and it's because of you guys. Make sure you guys like the video to reach out to other trainers, and make sure to share the video everywhere you can. I'm super excited. And also, if you enjoy these videos, I do have an Ash Ketchum Galler's team video that you can check out where he has all Galler team members. But if you're ready, let's dive into it. To kick off Ash Ketchum's team, of course, we have Pikachu, which is his partner Pokemon, the Pokemon that helps him clutch all the victories, the whole entire 9. Next up is going to be Dragonite, which he caught recently, in a Mon that I'm going to absolutely love having on his team, and I'm hoping he does not release it, and I don't think he will. Next is going to be Mr. Mime, of course, that was left by Mom, and is a very strong Mon. Next up, I think he's actually going to get an egg. I think he's going to get a simple egg that he's going to raise up and kind of also show that you do have to raise Pokemon to go. Even while having that egg, I believe he's going to catch himself another Pokemon, and that is going to be a Grookey. Finally getting a Galar Pokemon on Ash Ketchum's team. Grookey fits the best for his personality, and a Pokemon I think that would do extremely well, as well as give him another Grass-type starter. Now, of course, while having the Grookey, that egg is going to crack open, and what is underneath? One of the fan favorite Pokemon for Ash Ketchum. And of course, there was some promotional information and some leaked information that I have done a video on, and a Riolu should hatch out of it. I want Ash Ketchum to have a Riolu and evolve it into a Lucario. But for right now, we have Ash's team being a Pikachu, a Dragonite, a Mr. Mime, a Riolu, and of course, a Grookey. After he gets himself a Grookey, I can see him getting another Pokemon being Sobble. I feel like Sobble will have a great story within the actual anime, giving something similar to Charmander, to where essentially a trainer is going to abandon Sobble because it just keeps being a whiny crybaby and he wants a strong Pokemon. Now, of course, under the care of Ash Ketchum, he's going to raise that Sobble up and make it a very powerful Pokemon. Now, after that, I do believe he's going to get himself an Eevee. Now, I feel like Eevee is something that has been long overdone for Ash Ketchum, and this would be a great counteraction to Gary, who got his Eevee back in Kanto/Johto. After some time passes, I feel like he will eventually have this Grookey work extremely hard, and it would evolve into a full Thwackey. Now, I did not put Rillaboom on this list, but I do feel like he could evolve it all the way up to Rillaboom, because it has been a while since he's had a really strong grass starter, since I would say Sceptile/Torterra. Now, I definitely want to have another one, and I feel like Thwackey evolving into a Rillaboom would fit that the best. For this prediction, though, I did just leave him as a Thwackey. After we get the Thwackey, there's no other choice but to go ahead and have that Eevee evolve into a Sylveon. I feel like this makes perfect sense and is a great counteraction for Gary's Umbreon. It essentially makes sense as Gary was the dark person back then, and of course Ash was the light person back then, and I feel like this would be the absolute best, because I do believe Mr. Mime will go back home and he'll stay home in Pallet Town to of course go back to his daily duties of cleaning. Now, after Mr. Mime is sent back home and there's been some more time adventuring throughout the entire regions, as well as jumping into the Galar region, I feel like Ash Ketchum is going to evolve his Riolu and his Sobble at the same time into a Drizzly and a Lucario. I think that's going to be absolutely awesome, and something I definitely want to see. Lucario is a Pokemon we've wanted to see for Ash Ketchum's team for so long now, and I feel like after so long of having sad Sobble, is built up the confidence and turned himself into a strong Drizzly. Now, of course, these are a couple Pokemon I did choose, but here on the screen you guys are going to see some other honorable mentions or possible options for Ash Ketchum. Now, of course, this is one Pokemon I wanted Ash to catch while he was in Kalos, and I love Ash's Kalos team. It's absolutely fantastic, but I feel like him catching a Skittle and evolving into a Go-Go would be absolutely amazing. Now, if he decides not to do that and he wants to catch something within the Galar region, he doesn't have a Fire type on his team, and I believe catching a Roly-Poly, because I feel like it fits his personality as well, and evolving it up just into a Carkle would be also really great. I could see it turning into a Colossus, but I think at the very least it'll turn to a Carkle, and I want it to stay there in my personal opinion. Now, if it doesn't choose any of these four, I can see him going with a different set of options. Now, of course, Impidimp is a Pokemon that I definitely want to see on his team. I feel like Impidimp will be a great trickster arc Pokemon to really have, and of course Ash Ketchum will finally catch it after helping it do something or fighting it away from Team Rocket, and eventually it will turn into a Morgrem where it would be super strong. I love this Mon, it looks super awesome, and I cannot wait to see this Mon jump into the Pokemon 2019 anime where where it should. Now I do have one returning Pokemon, that being a Gibble. I feel like at the time when Ash goes back to Pallet Town or even goes into the Sinnoh region, he'll think about his Gibble when he sees Cynthia. I think it's a great way to tie Cynthia back into the Pokemon anime, because a long time ago, if some of you remember, there was a scene of her and Alder talking about a Champions League. I think this would be a great way to tie in, as she may enter it as well, being a Pokemon champion or a pre-Pokemon champion. Now I'm going to throw you guys a curveball, and that's going to be this Pokemon right here. If you're not familiar with this Pokemon, these are the 2 new Pokemon coming to the Pokemon Sword and Shield update in just a couple months, that being Kubfu and Urshifu. Now I can definitely see this Pokemon being added on Ash's team simply because I can see Mustard giving this Pokemon to Ash Ketchum, saying, hey, train this Pokemon and I will train you. I think this would be a great way, because most likely Ash Ketchum is going to lose the battle to Leon, as of course Leon has been undefeated. So I definitely want to see, hey, who can help me learn to beat Leon, become a better trainer? No one else than previous master of the entire Galar region, the old champion, Mustard. That being said, that's a great way to tie the actual DLC from the Pokemon Sword and Shield game back into the 2019 anime. Now, of course, we all know this Pokemon is a legendary, so I could see Ash actually releasing this Pokemon once he gets trained up enough, but of course, he'll have his other Pokemon on there who is also trained on this adventure. Now, coming down to the final pages, I do feel like this is what Ash's team is going to be. I think it's going to be Pikachu, Lucario, Dragonite, Sylveon, Thwackey, or even Rillaboom, and Drizzly. Now, some honorable mentions and some Pokemon that could be in rotation throughout most of the journey, I feel, could be Karkle, Gabite, and Morgrem. Now, one Pokemon I did forget about that I haven't put on this list, and I definitely mean to, but I'll put them up there now, is going to be Applin and Appleton. This Pokemon also speaks volume, but I don't want to overcrowd Ash Ketchum's team with too many dragons, but I feel this Pokemon also fits Ash Ketchum as well. But what I want you guys to do in the comments down below, let me know what you guys think of Ash Ketchum's team and the choices that I made. I really want to hear your opinions about it. I want to know what team you guys think Ash Ketchum is going to have within the Pokemon 2019 anime. Again, his team is so unpredictable because they're catching so many Pokemon. I did not expect the Dragonite, and at first, I thought it was a troll. I really did, but he actually has it on his team, and if this is going to be his team, I could see something strong, but I really would like the Thwackey to evolve, or even add in an Applin and evolve it into Appleton. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, please again like it up, share the video, and subscribe, man. Let's hit 500 PokeChamps. Thank you guys for watching and listening on the video. Goodbye.